G'day viewers, how are you? This is Michael here from O'Donnell's Aussie Homestead. Stick around because I've got something great for you. Today I want to talk to you about how can you save a rabbit with respiratory problems. That's coming up now. Now the lens might bounce a little bit because I've got no tripod at the moment and it's sitting on top of her cage. And I've got a rabbit that's rather excited. Let me start by saying I'm not being paid for this. I have a very good friend, actually two very good friends who help me with my rabbits and when I get a bit stuck. Now I'm no expert. I know enough to get myself in trouble. So I have these two lovely ladies who help me out. Now one of the ladies is named Susan Bartho. Susan Bartho comes from the Blue Mountains and she's a really lovely lady. She's a member of the Blue Mountains Rubber Club and she has co-wrote a book called The Bunny Garden. Roosters know when to crow, don't they? But look, Susan's book that she co-wrote, is brilliant. It helps you with your bunnies gives you anecdotal stories, gives you understanding of what's happening down the track with your bunny if you do certain things. For example, if you've got a pregnant doe and she's got these little bunnies and you need more food because she has got too many bunnies, give it milk thistle. That's one thing you can do. It's just full of information. Part of the reason I talk with Belinda and Susan, between the two of them, there's over 50 years of information they've picked up along the way about bunnies. So I'd be crazy not to use that resource, wouldn't I? Now, rabbits are funny creatures because they're prey to nearly every animal in the bush. They have to make a form of protection for themselves. What they've done is that they hide their illness to the very last second. So that the predator thinks, oh, he's a healthy bunny, I won't bother with him, I'll look for a sick one. Well, they're all pretending, the ones that are sick. And you don't really find out there's something wrong until it actually happens, until it actually shows up. And when it shows up, it's usually too far gone. Now, one problem with rabbits is the respiratory system. Rabbits are sensitive, let's put it that way. And this area is very nasty for them. Now, the other day, I got a lady ring me up and she was totally devastated. Now, the reason why she rang me up is that I make a habit when I sell a rabbit to someone, I say, look, I'm your go-to person. If there's any problems with this rabbit, or you have any questions, or you need to know something that's unusual, just ring me. I'll find out if I don't know. And I say, because that's what I like to do. If a rabbit goes to someone's place and becomes part of their family, I become a surrogate family member. Sounds weird, but I just like to do that. And so anyway, she rang me up and said, can you help me? My rabbit's really breathing hard. Now, this is the video she sent me.
What's wrong with her now? I'm so sorry.
Well, after seeing this video, I rang my friends. I knew it was respiratory, but I thought I'd better check. I tried to get hold of Susan, but couldn't get her. So I rang my friend Belinda. And she said, well, if it was mine, I'd cull it at this point. It's this is really bad. If it continues, it's going to die. Most likely by tomorrow morning. And I agree, it looked bad. And rabbits don't last long when they're little bunnies and it just starts to happen. Now this is a blue Flemish giant, but it's still young. But it turns out this little bunny has more heart than most people. Because I told her to give Irish moss to her and give about 1 ml every couple of days, because the reason is this young lady didn't want to spend the money. She checked on antibiotics with the vets, and they all said, to give antibiotics, you've got to come in and get a consultation. That'll cost you $75, and then you might have to leave it overnight, and then. And she said, no, I can't afford this. And so I said, the only alternative is Irish moss. So she gave it a ml every 3 or 4 hours, did it 3 times in the day, and kept doing this. She rang me back after 3 days going, it's better already, getting better. Now it's been about 5 days, and here's what it looks like now. So you can see in the video, this little devil is doing really well, and we should all be happy. Moving on, I am happy to see that this little rabbit's going well. We had to give it some swabs for its eyes, because you get a lot of, it's basically getting mucus in the eyes and the nose, and we wanted to clean that up. So I told her to get some warm cotton wool buds, wipe it around the eyes, and if you wanted to go to trouble, get some of that stuff you get from a chemist for when you get a sty in your eye, because that's got antibiotics and stuff like that in it, and a septic. And so if you put that in the eye, I find don't like the oral so much. I like to have the the liquid one. I like to use the cream. I can see it's going in better, so I put the cream in the eyes and rub it around, and the little thing's having a great time. So moving on, I hope you like it. Catch you next time. Bye.